Hello, my friends. Today I will talk about the most beautiful fantasy and adventure movie called Gulliver Travels. And the film begins with a middle-aged person named Gulliver wakes up and starts his morning routine. And he talks with his little toys, which are on the shelf. And Gulliver works at the post office, and on this day he meets with a new employee named Dan, and they become friends. And Gulliver is Dan's manager at the post office. And at the end of the day, they go together to hand over the mail and meet with a journalist named Darcy. This girl Gulliver loves, but he didn't admit it to her. And on the same day, Dan brings notice that he became the postmaster from the first day of work. Gulliver has been working in this place for 10 years, but no one respects him and loves him. And Dan says that Gulliver is afraid of anything, so he will not develop in his life or career. And Gulliver comes out of the office very nervous, sees Darcy, works late at night, and Gulliver gathers his courage and enters Darcy's office to admit that he loves her and asks her to go out with him on a date. But he is afraid. He doesn't say anything. He takes a random paper from her office. Darcy asks him if he wants to take over a job to talk about travel trips, and he agrees immediately. But on that mission, he should have written a travel blog for the next day, and at home he copied some files randomly. The next day, he handed it over to Darcy, who loved his writing skills so much and gave him a new assignment, which is to go to a Bermuda Triangle, write about the legends of ships that are destroyed there. And Gulliver agrees immediately to make Darcy love him. And Darcy brings him everything to travel. And there we see someone waiting for Gulliver, taking him to a boat, teaching him how to use the boat. And the journey is simple because the boat works automatically. Finally, Gulliver's journey begins to a triangle of Bermuda, and in the early hours he is very enjoying reading a book and sleeping, and then he wakes up to a huge wave in front of him and sees Storm, wears an air jacket to survive drowning, shakes his boat strongly, and then sees that Gulliver with the boat become above the hurricane, and then they become inside him. And when he opens his eyes, Gulliver feels unable to move his body and sees a group of humans. They are too small, like ants, standing over his body. And that's where the first part of the movie ends. Wait for us in the second part. And do not forget to subscribe the channel to receive all the new videos. Goodbye, my friends.